All right, Madison, thank you. The Wisconsin Supreme Court is considering a case that could change how a 1978 law is enforced. The law requires businesses or people to minimize the effects of harmful chemicals in the environment.
Political reporter Darielle Fair sat in as the court heard oral arguments today. She has you covered on the greater implications of this decision.
On Tuesday, the Wisconsin Supreme Court heard oral arguments in a case that could potentially alter the Department of Natural Resources' ability to enforce the state's spills law and challenges the DNR's classification of what chemicals are considered hazardous substances. In 2021, Wisconsin Manufacturers and Commerce sued, arguing the DNR has not provided sufficient guidance on how it categorizes PFAS. A circuit court and appellate court ruled in favor of the WNC. The state appealed that decision, arguing that this is an evolving issue. While counsel for the WMC argues simply providing guidance to the responsible parties leaves room for ambiguity in how they should comply with the statute.
If we find in your favor the way that you're asking us to, then responsible parties would not have to report the discharge of PFAS. Is that right? And responsible parties would not have to identify PFAS, would they?
Justice Rebecca Bradley raised concerns about the DNR's current process to provide guidance.
Not all PFAS are hazardous, and is that part of your argument that your client is unable to determine which ones are hazardous because DNR won't tell her?
On Thursday, the Wisconsin Supreme Court will revisit a case on how the state's conservation projects are regulated. Justices on the court will consider what authority the DNR should have in its rulemaking process as a state agency. Based on how the court rules in that case, it would expand Governor Tony Evers' rulemaking authority or maintain one committee's ability to strike down rules established by state agencies. Reporting from the Capitol, I'm Darielle Fair.